Happy Tuesday. It's your girl, Pearl. We are live. I am so excited for this live. This is something that dropped for me when I was in my workout class this morning. And I was like, whoa, I need to speak about this. This is what makes me so unique as a human being. This is actually why I'm going to, no matter what, build my movement, build an incredible coaching business, and do also everything else I desire. And if you're someone that has big dreams, big goals, you're an entrepreneur, you want to make a massive impact, maybe you are an artist, maybe you are someone that has big dreams, you want to impact lots of people, you want to stand out and have a positive effect on those around you, whether you're leading classes or leading people in your world, this is going to really support you in showing up bigger and giving yourself permission to stand out and being your whole damn self and being confident in what you have to offer and like not letting anyone else or anything else that's happening, hi Olivia, stop you from getting that. So I'm going to tell you a story, and I absolutely love what happened this morning, and it just re-solidified my deep desire to help more people tap into what makes them lit up and be more their fully expressed selves. Hi, Samantha. And so this morning, I go to a workout class. If any of you have heard of F45, let me know in the chat. F45, it's a 45-minute workout class, group fitness class. And you go and everything's already set up for you. You follow the screen and there's like prompts, right? It tells you what you're doing, and there's a timer and there's instructors, and it's a vibe. I don't know if any of y'all have been, but it's a vibe. If you have one in your area, definitely check it out. I'm a big fan of group fitness classes. Also, I'm a group fitness instructor, so obviously I'm biased, but I just find having a group of people working towards something bigger, something better, and getting towards a desired goal together is just so motivating. You're all like working out, you're all like, sweating together, huffing and puffing together. Hi, Janine. And so I'm in the class, and this is only my second time at this location. So it's a new location. I don't know anyone really. And I get assigned a number. So I'm doing my stretches, and the guy comes up to me, the instructor comes up to me, and he's like, okay, you're number 2. I'm like, cool, number 2, great. So when it's time to go start class, I go to number 2, which is our station. And there's other 2 people there with me, like my 2 group people or whatever you want to call it. They call them pods, my pod members. So I introduce myself. I'm like, hey, I'm Pearl, blah, blah. And so we start working out together, right? And the music is blasting. And your girl, I'm a party. Everywhere I go is a party. It's a vibe. I love to sing, I love to dance, no matter what. That's just who I am. And music is my life. So they're playing some great playlists, music that I love, some throwbacks. Actually, they're playing music that I played at my last bio rave. How many of you love listening to music when you work out? Drop in the chat. And so I'm vibing, I'm working out, I'm yeah, I'm yeah, as I'm lifting, as I'm singing, and I'm yeah, and in between my breaks, because I take active breaks, right? So in between my breaks, I'm dancing, I'm moving, because there's breaks in between all the sets, because we do 45 seconds on, 25 seconds off, right? And I'm doing active breaks, and I'm just moving, dancing, vibing, singing, right? And about halfway through class, my pod members, the one guy beside me, he was like, you have so much energy. Wow, what's happening? And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's just, I didn't say that, but in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm doing my thing. And there's one exercise we're doing. We're on the ground. We're on a yoga mat. And if you're into fitness, you would know it's tricep extension where you're lying down. So we're lying down, right? We have a plate in our hands and we're bending our elbows here, right? And we're doing tricep extensions. But in between that, I was like, this is not hard enough for me. I want to push myself. I want to do a little more, right? Do a little extra. I want to actually get a really full workout. Are you the same? Let me know if you're someone that loves to work out and you just want to get that extra edge. You want to push yourself a little more, right? I'm not someone that does the bare minimum. If you're in my world, if you worked with me, I'm not someone that does the bare minimum. I'm I'm here to work out. I'm here to do whatever it is I'm going to do, and I'm going to get the best out of it. I'm going to make the most out of it, right? So we're doing our tricep extensions here, and the bell goes off to take a break. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. I keep going, and I keep holding my core. So I want to make it harder. So usually the exercise, you're bending your legs, right? And you're lying down your legs are bent, you're going to do a sit-up, right? But as I'm doing my tricep extension, my legs are in the air because I want more core activation here, okay? This is going to make sense. And during the breaks, I keep my core. I'm like doing a low hollow hold, plates in the air, and I'm really doing the core work. While everyone else is taking a break, which is fine. Like, that's good for them. They need their break. Listen to your body, right? But I'm like, I want a little extra. I want a little extra push. So I'm here doing the core work. Okay, doing the back to triceps, back to doing the core work. So I'm really like getting to my next level, pushing my edges. And like, as I'm working out, I'm telling myself all these things. Like, that's a whole nother live. But when I work out and I move my body, there's a big mindset piece that goes into the work I do with my body and my mind. It's a beautiful thing. That's actually how I have created such an awesome mindset for myself, because of how I think about things, how I perceive things is exactly what I support people with too, to like shifting your mindset around everything you're doing. How can everything become an opportunity for you to elevate your mindset, especially movement? Because there's a magic that happens in the body when we release chemicals, when we move our body, when we get to tap into new levels and push yourselves and really just challenge your mind, body, and spirit through movement or through whatever you're doing. You get to be a mindset exercise too, right? So we're here and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm killing this, I'm crushing this, like, ooh, we're getting the core work, right? So we go to the next station and he says to me, my pod member, he's like, oh, you know every song. I'm like, yeah, I'm a dancer. Music is my life. Like, I love music. I listen to a lot of music. It's just like a big part of my soul. He's like, yeah, well, I can tell. And I was like, yeah, like, I'm wondering why no one else is singing with me. Because when I'm looking from outside in, I'm one of the few people that's actually dancing. It was actually one other girl dancing. I was like, that's a vibe. She was dancing because I dance in between all my sets. And I also sing out loud when I'm working out. If the song is giving me life, if the song's a vibe, you best believe I'm going to sing if my heart desires to sing, okay? So I'm going to sing. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm singing. Working out, we were doing bent over rows. Yeah, single arm rows. And I'm like, singing the song and doing my rows. It's just like a way that I just get myself motivated. So I was saying to him, like, yeah, why is no one else singing? He's like, you know what? I think everyone just trying to survive. And that line stood out to me so much, because a big part of my mission and my movement is to help people thrive, just not survive. We're not here to just survive. You weren't born upon this earth with that big dream, with your amazing personality, with the capabilities you have to just survive, to just barely be able to scrape through your workout. Like, when I say thrive, I mean what thriving means to me, and you get to make your own definition for it, but I mean being in your next level of energy. I mean being that version of you that goes an extra 1%, that pushes herself, that feels amazing, that is willing to be the person dancing when no one else is dancing, that is willing to be the person that's singing when no one else is singing, in a crowd of people you don't know. Being able to be your full self because you desire to show up in that certain way at that time, and that is totally okay, right? Give yourself permission to be your full ass self and do the things you want to do, right? So as he said that, I'm like, wow, most people are just trying to survive. And I'm like, immediately, I'm like, that's not me. Immediately in my brain, I was like, that is not me. I'm like, I'm here to thrive. I'm here to freaking soar. I'm here to make massive moves. And at that moment, I knew that's why I'm going to be the one to create a massive movement with BioRave, to build my business to 6 figures, to create such immense transformation in people's lives. Because I'm not here to just survive. I'm here to thrive, to reach my next potential, to do the things I truly want to do, to tap into my next level, to get the most abundance and lit upness, and that's a new word, and just to really get the most out of life. And if you're listening to this, if you're in my world, likely you're the same. You're not here just, do you wake up every morning, it's like, oh, I just want to survive today? Maybe you do. Maybe that's something we get to work on together, because every day I wake up, I'm like, yo, this is great. I'm freaking amazing. I'm thriving right now. And if I'm not thriving, because I don't wake up every morning feeling my best self, what do I need to do to get myself to that state? It's always one or the other. I'm like, I wake up, I feel amazing, cool. If I don't feel how I want to feel, what do I need to do to get myself to feeling how I want to feel? Right? And this is a big piece of building a movement and stepping into your power and being an entrepreneur and being someone that's sharing their art, their creation, their magic, their gifts, their service with the world. It's like, you need to give yourself permission to be all of you, to fully show up. Because you know what happened once I did? Once I was my full self in that class, hello, Willie, I was singing, I was dancing, I was being just my full ass self with no shits given. Because a little voice, a little part of me was like, oh, but no one else is singing. Oh, but no one else is dancing. Like, why are you dancing? Because I want to. I want to dance. I want to sing when I'm working out. And nothing's going to stop me from doing that. Right? In the past, I used to not show up in a certain way. I used to keep myself smaller. I used to not actually sing out loud when I'm working out. I used to not dance in between sets because what people would think. No one else is doing it. That's not normal. You're going to stand out. No, you need to stand out. If you're someone that is desiring to do big things and you want to make a big, massive change and you need to be a leader, you need to go first, you need to stand out. So how can you give yourself more opportunities to stand out being all of you? And best believe, after that class, 6 people came up to me. 6 people came up to me. They were like, wow, I love your energy. What is your name? I love that you were dancing between sets. I love that you were singing. You have your energy. Here, what's your name? Like, this is me. Do you want to come out for coffee with us? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I got invites after, just because of me being my full ass self. And I think one of the most important things to remember is that the parts of you that you were told to keep small, to hide, maybe when you were younger, you had an experience where you were told to be small, that you wouldn't be liked or you wouldn't be loved or you wouldn't get support or you wouldn't, whatever it was, if you showed these parts of you, those are the parts of you that are actually the gifts to the world that you need to share even more of. Because for a big piece of my life, I didn't share that I like to sing and dance and just be my vibrant self all the time because I was told that was too much. That, oh, you need to quiet down. Oh, why do you laugh so loud? Why are you always dancing? Why are you always so energized? Oh, like, why? No, like, you need to calm down. So as a kid, I learned that I wouldn't receive love. I wouldn't be accepted if I was that version of me. So I had to really mold myself to be a different version in order to get love when I was younger. And now, as I'm working on the inner work and doing all the things and building my business, I realize those are my special gifts. Those are exactly what I need to actually dial in on and be louder and turn up the noise on. Me being able to be fully expressed no matter where I am, whether it's a dance floor or the gym with my friends and my family, like out and about. And obviously I'm not perfect. I'm still evolving through this. But so much more so now, I'm able to just be my full self. And that has gotten me immense opportunities. Like, I could mention so many times me being my full ass loud, lit up self has gotten me so many opportunities. I've met so many friends. I've built connections. I've been able to collaborate with amazing people. I've been invited to speak. Like, the list goes on. And the things that we are most scared of, or the things we're holding back the most, are actually the ticket, the key to your next level. And that's exactly the work I do with my clients. It's about tapping into your next level, not just with your health, with your mindset, with how you show up, with who you desire to be, with being able to give yourself permission to stand out if you desire to. Give yourself permission to be louder, to open up your voice, to speak on what you truly desire to speak on. And that's exactly how I know that this is going to be the biggest thing that's going to help me build my business, build a global movement, is because I'm able to give myself permission and be fully expressed and be lit up, be my full self anywhere I want. But that's something I had to build and what I had to do to really create a new inner world, really work on my mindset, work on my inner child stuff, work on my aligning with my soul, listening to my intuition, trusting myself, right? Getting my habits in check, learning how to vibrate on a higher level, learning how to reduce my anxiety, learning how to have more energy, learning how to work on the things that would support me in having a good mental state, which allowed me to then be more of myself without my brain getting in the way and without all my thoughts clouding my judgment about how I want to show up. Being able to truly, right? And so, someone tried to call me, like, rude, I gotta get my do disturb on. But wrapping up here, where in your life can you give yourself permission, hi True Health Coach, to be more of your full self? Where can you give yourself permission to stand out more? To be more of you? To go after what you truly desire? Because I know when you tap into this, when you make it okay to be all of you, when you understand that that's actually your gift, that is when you're going to unlock the next level shit. Right? Maybe it's you being next level in your fitness class. Maybe it's you pushing yourself an extra 1%, right? Like, where do you need to do to stand out? Because that's where you're gonna get the best results in your life, right? Because, for example, I'm the type of person that likes to get my extra little few seconds of workout. I get to push myself a little more. I get to, instead of taking breaks when it's break time, I keep working out. Because I desire to be that person that takes things to the next level, right? And that is something that people don't often do. That makes you stand out if you're someone like me that does that. And I think that's beautiful. And that means you're going to be an immense, incredible leader in doing whatever you're doing in your life, in your business, in your family, whatever you're creating for yourself. So I want to remind you to give yourself permission to stand out. And if you want to work on the mindset work, if you want to work on elevating your vibration, on your habits, on realigning yourself with your soul, if you're someone that actually feels like you still need to hide and play small and you know you're ready to tap into your next level, you want to play bigger, I'm going to invite you to work with me, because that's what we do in my space. We help take away the shit that's holding you back, help create an unfuckwithable mindset so you can really connect to what you truly desire without your brain and your anxiety and your limiting beliefs getting in the way. We get to amplify your state through your energy, through your habits, through your productivity, through just making sure everything is optimized. Your mind, body, soul, spirit is optimized, and helping you navigate the emotions that show up, helping you move through life as the ebbs and flows come along, help you become someone that's more resilient, that is more emotionally intelligent, that's able to bounce back faster and take action faster, because that's what's going to help you live the life you truly dream. That's what we do in my world. I have 2 one-on-one spots open. If you want to learn more about this, DM me the word lit. I would love a chat about it. But I know that you are meant for big things. You just need to give yourself permission to stand out and to go and do those things. And that is literally going to help you soar, baby, soar. And so if you watch this, if you're listening to this, I want you to DM me your takeaways from this message. If you want to work with me, DM me the word lit. Otherwise, I am so grateful to have you here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be going live every week. Hope to see you next week. Otherwise, I'll see you on my stories. Thank you all, and y'all have a good day. I'll have a good day. Y'all have a good day too. It's your girl Pearl signing out. As always, eat more plants, do more dance, and stay lit, fam. Mwah.